#1.
Ladies and gentlemen,
This is
Now, ladies and gentlemen,
Breakfast with Karam and Aaron
I tell you, radio is a world that has to be believed to be seen.
starts now.
you know what that means?
I'm sure you're well aware we are huge fans of X Factor. We've been watching it every week. We've been giving you avocado on who made the top 12, who we thought should have made the top 12, who missed out after boot camp and whatnot. We've been following it right from the outset, and it's great actually to have one of the contestants who didn't quite make it pipped at the post as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, bro.
And had actually definitely made our top 12 list that we put up on our Facebook page. But maybe you could tell us a bit more about how you hooked up with it.
Oh, well, it was just really a fluke, to be quite honest. People were just posting things up on Facebook, and her name, along with a couple of the other either X Factor contestants or some of the current ones, just all of a sudden started coming out of the back block. So they were up on Facebook. I thought, I'll just message them and see what happens.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just take a stab and see what happens.
Yeah.
And I think I messaged her last night, and when I didn't get a reply, I thought, okay. Too famous already, eh? Too famous for us already.
Busy, man. Busy.
But she messaged me only like 10 minutes before, about half 8, and thought, oh, sweet, let's do this.
Cool.
So we are very lucky and privileged this morning. As Karam mentioned, she did get pipped at the post, which is pretty unfair, but oh well, it's just how it goes, I guess. On X Factor, welcome to the show this morning, my whānau. It is Aotea Beazley.
Hi, Aotea.
Hey,
How you doing?
I'm good. I'm good.
Can't wait. Hey, firstly, Aotea, of course, you made the wild card, but they announced the winner last night. Pipped at the post, eh?
Oh, when I got the call, I was pretty gutted. I was pretty upset, but I can't say sad because I've got so much support. Like, it's crazy. Like, I couldn't have even imagined how much people would be supporting me. So, just gonna be active and post some stuff on YouTube, and there's been a lot of doors opened for me.
Well, that's good to hear.
That's awesome.
Are you surprised? It sounds to me like you're a bit surprised at the success and I guess the success of X Factor.
Yeah. Well, I knew that X Factor was going to be big, but like I auditioned for New Zealand's Got Talent last year, and I didn't even make it past the first audition.
Wow.
So to get that far was like pretty huge for me.
Is one thing I noticed on the program is that there are a lot of people that can sing, but once they get there, the nerves just kind of kill them.
Yeah.
How did you go about and kind of just, holding yourself together and just getting through the auditions? And then, of course, as far as you got, everybody was a little bit nervous, but how were you able to maintain yourself and keep yourself kind of composed?
I think, because I really noticed that as, backstage, people don't see everything that happens backstage. You're waiting for hours and hours and hours, and by the time you get up, you're just emotionally exhausted. And that's what adds to, that's why you see all these people crying. But I think what I felt that I had, that I was able to deal with that, is that I've had experience on the stage before, and that was a whole new thing for a lot of those people. They had never performed on a big stage, and so they don't know what it feels like to have that pressure. But yeah, I've been in a band before. I did Pacifica Beach with Rhea. She's a singer.
Awesome.
I don't know if you know her.
Yes, we
So
do.
we were in a band together, and we did a lot of shows together. So I was really lucky to have that.
So in some senses, you're kind of a seasoned veteran, really.
Yeah, I've been singing for years.
Yeah.
But I guess I'm just waiting for my shot,
Yeah.
What was the one thing that you felt was the hardest about X Factor that we didn't get to see watching the television series?
Well, the hardest thing for me was just being compared to other people. Something so beautiful as music, and you're like being directly compared to someone else. But I guess everyone can see that. But probably behind the scenes, what was hard was not knowing like you're going to be portrayed on TV. You know, it's all up to the editor and what they decide to show of you. I could say like a whole story, and they'd pick one word and take it like totally out of context.
So do you think that they portrayed you in the right way?
I don't think they portrayed me in the way that I would have liked to have been portrayed.
Okay.
But, you know, I'm still grateful for the exposure that I've been able to get.
I'll be honest with you, Aotea, and we're allowed to be honest because it's our show. We thought Daniel Bedingfield had something wrong with him mentally. We still to this day believe that there's something wrong with him mentally for not selecting you. But how did you find him as your judge?
At first I was pretty stoked.
Yeah.
Because I felt I felt that there would be a lot for me to gain like from him because he's so experienced.
Yes.
But after like, you know, going through judges retreats, I just felt like it got really personal. And I guess it has to be like for him as a judge, he has to have a personal connection with the contestants that he chooses.
Yes.
But I don't know, I just felt like it wasn't neutral.
That's cool. I know exactly where you're coming from. He made a decision based on how he felt rather than what essentially was either good for the competition or essentially good for the music industry in general. Is that where you come from?
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
And because he'd say things to me and he'd say that he believes in me, but in the back of my mind I'm thinking, come on, like, do you really?
Yeah.
But, you know, still, even saying that, I've got so much support now, and that's the biggest thing that the show has given me.
Who would you have preferred to have been your judge?
Stan, all the way. Only because I know that he really believes in me, and you know he's been writing tweets about me, even though he's judges for a different category. He still like gets the sneaky tweets in about me, and
Nice.
we're like, oh, stinks, man.
He's cool. What a cool dude.
He's a cool
Yeah,
cat.
he's cool.
Hey, out of, you know, aside from yourself out there, of your categories in the females, who do you feel was really unlucky to not make the top 12?
Oh, Oriana.
Yeah, thank you.
Man,
Is
I mean, if she had have made it in over me, I would have felt content.
Yeah.
But I was so disappointed after I had received my answer, and then we went through to the rooms, and I saw her in the room of no's, and I was so disappointed.
Man.
I think even we were. I mean, because we came in the next morning, and like I don't know. I think we just kind of all of a sudden came up with this personal connection with the program and with the people that were on it. But we got in and we were so angry.
Seriously.
It was crazy.
Oh, so was I.
Yeah.
So I mean, at the end of the day, I think we were in agreement. We thought that you, Oriana, and at least Cassie should have been the three that he should have chosen. We couldn't believe his decisions. That's why we thought, nah, there's something definitely mentally wrong with that boy.
And we're allowed to say that because this is our show. Hey,
Thanks, guys.
it must have been a huge emotional roller coaster for you, though. I mean, it looks horrible on television, to be honest. Like, you're watching it and they're like, you know, stringing you along. And all the while, I'm thinking in my head, this is someone's career. This is essentially someone's life from this point onwards.
Yeah.
And they're toying with people's emotions just to get ratings. It works, obviously, because we're all still watching. But, like, you know, for a contestant, is it really as bad as they make it out to be on television? Do they really draw it out that long?
Oh, it's worse.
Oh,
They're really vague about what's happening, and you're just waiting for hours and hours. That's pretty painful. But I guess if you're successful, then it's all worth it.
Yeah.
So for you now out there, with all the support that you have, not only from from on Facebook and family and friends, and now us, because both me and Karam are one of your biggest fans at the moment.
Yes.
Oh, thanks.
Where to from here for you?
Oh, I'm really hoping that I can find a record label that is willing to support me, and I'm gonna try and approach them, but I'm just gonna keep staying in touch with fans and put stuff up on YouTube. I've been so slack, like I'm really bad with YouTube, so I just need to get my page up and running now that I have people that know who I am.
Oh, well, awesome. Aotea, best of luck with that. Now, you know who the top 12 are. We're currently on Facebook, or top 13 now, after the wildcard was selected last night. So, we won't go there. Sorry, I just reopened more wounds for Aaron, and I'm sure yourself, so I apologise for that. But of the top 13, Aotea, who are you rooting for? Who do you want to win?
I'm rooting for Cassie.
Cassie? Oh, awesome.
Yeah,
awesome.
I got to know her over the retreats, and putting her amazing voice aside, she's just a beautiful person, and she's got a huge career ahead of her. I hope she wins.
Oh, awesome.
That's so awesome.
That's so awesome. Hey, thank you very much, Aotea, for joining us on the show this morning. We appreciate it. Best of luck.
Thanks for having me.
No,
Awesome.
anytime. Look, seriously, anytime, okay? If you've got a new song coming out, whatever, you make sure you get a hold of us, okay?
No, thank you.
Cool. And best of luck for the future. Hopefully we get to catch up again soon.
Yeah, we will.
Awesome. Okay, Aotea.
Yeah.
Thanks,
Thank you,
Aotea.
there you go, Aotea Beazley, who unfortunately just missed out.
Yeah, bro.
Wildcard,
Pretty
just
stinky.
missed out to... I don't really want to say it anymore.
Should I say his name?
No!
I don't know if I want to call you this anymore.
But yeah, he made the top 30.
Fletcher. What a duck.
Something that make us a bit happier, I think. Mariah and Miguel. This is their track, Beautiful. Oh, you're on Tūwhare Tuara Whānui. Big thank you to you for joining us. And to continue in celebrating New Zealand Music Month, Peter T joins us on the show just after 9 o'clock. It's Tūwhare Tuara Whānui. Morenara e te iwi.